Hi everyone, welcome to Northern Ag TV for your Ag Report. Well, last week I got to take some time off to host my family from Scotland. My Uncle Scott and I took two of my family members from the MacDonald clan to the Fort Peck Dam, where we found that 4 of the gates had some water flowing through. The Fort Peck Lake itself is 134 miles long with over 1,500 miles of shoreline and is the largest hydraulically filled dam in the United States. Well, enough about me and on to the ag news. Last week was a really exciting time for the Jordan FFA team. Over 200 FFA members went to Garfield County for the District Leadership Conference. The Jordan FFA chapter just rechartered in 2023, so I think it was a really encouraging opportunity for these kids to see what FFA is all about. One student, Dash Heeg of Jordan, even said that the workshops were empowering. My little sister, Maggie, said that the workshops were very informative and that it was nice to meet the new state officer team. Montana's FFA state officer team led multiple leadership activities to students from Rosebud, Baker, Forsyth, Glendive, Miles City, Plevna, Ekalaka, and Broadus. New FFA members took part in learning sessions on managing risk, led by President Jordan Leach and Secretary Emma Lou Slivka, while older groups partook in broader workshops based on managing your emotions to be a leader in your day-to-day life. Well, more counties in our region are being designated as primary disaster areas. These decisions are made from the USDA's Farm Service Agency through surveillance, which you all have access to as well. According to the U.S. Drought Monitor, the following counties have suffered from extreme drought during the growing season, and producers in those counties are eligible for extended emergency credit loans to cover those losses and debts. In Montana, Carter, Fallon, Custer, Daniels, Macomb, Powder River, Richland, and Valley counties, Crook County in Wyoming, Divide, McKenzie, Williams, Adams, and Bowman in North Dakota, and in South Dakota, Butte, Perkins, and Harding. We'll be back with your markets right after this.
From the beginning, we've worked closely with farmers. BNSF's ties to the agricultural community go back 175 years. Together, we've innovated to make the U.S. agriculture supply chain one of the most efficient and productive in the world. Our strong relationship powers BNSF still today and helps us move the nation like no one else can. At BNSF, we move the nation for you.
Hi everyone, let's get to your markets. The supply and demand report yesterday wasn't very supportive to the market as the Ag Department lowered estimates for steer prices. However, traders didn't take that news too hard. Cattle futures have had 2 days of strength as traders become more optimistic over the potential for cash cattle to trade steady this week. So far, cash trade has been mostly steady to $1 lower with last week's bids. Box beef prices weaker on Friday, choice cuts about $2 lower at $3.05. The biggest sale this week in our region was at the Stockman's Livestock Exchange, with over 4,500 head of feeder calves selling. A large offering of 850-pound feeder steers sold steady to $2 higher yesterday, with the majority of them selling at $247.80, ranging from $242 to $252. Heavy 8-weight steers traded at $235. The 700-pound heifer calves sold at $231 to $256. 8 to 8.5 pounds at $220 to $238, and heavy 9 weights from $210 to $216. A big run of sheep in St. Onge this week as well. Lambs under 75 pounds sold steady over 75, almost $5 lower. The 50 to 70 pound lambs sold at mostly $188 to $222, and heavier lambs from 71 to 100 pounds at $152 to $175. It's been a pretty positive market week all the way around as wheat traders are back in the game. The December contract for both Kansas City winter wheat and Chicago wheat tested the highest prices in a couple of months. The fact that the Ag Department reduced Europe's wheat production estimates following the heavy rains during harvest. World ending stocks were raised, however, U.S. traders seem to be moving past that and continue to turn higher. There is a chance for even better prices ahead as northern harvest is about wrapped up. Well, that's it for today's Ag Report. Thanks for joining us on Northern Ag TV. I'm Grace McDonald.